Tomorrow marks 1 week since the deadly Virginia Tech massacre where 32 students and faculty lost their lives.
Many students will return to class tomorrow while victims are laid to rest. Gloria Rivera has more on how investigators are trying to piece together a motive for the rampage.
They are all victims, and that unity is what gives them strength.
It's the one common thing that bonds us all, and I think we need to be with each other to help each other through this.
Many students say they want to return to routine on Monday, just 1 week since 32 Hokies were gunned down, most of them in Norris Hall.
So hard because I think of what happened in that building, and that's the hard part, is looking at that building.
The university is offering students all it can.
Not that it will be the same as it was before, but that they understand their school environment as a place where a tragedy happened, but also as a place of possible recovery.
I had before me the pictures of the beautiful faces of those who had died at Blacksburg.
The memorials go on. Across the country and in hometowns, the victims are being described as friends, always ready to help one another. Investigators are now examining how Cho was able to buy guns, even though a judge ordered him to seek treatment for mental health as an outpatient.
The nexus between the outpatient rather than the involuntary commitment seems to be where the ball may have been dropped.
It appears Cho prepared by spending an hour at a shooting range nearly a month before his rampage. But investigators still have no solid leads on what motivated him to act. Gloria Rivera, ABC News, Blacksburg, Virginia.
Well, the tragedy may have happened hundreds of miles away, but the effects are being felt right here in Palm Beach County.
Bonnie Ghosh met up with a group that's building a solid foundation for a new school from the ground up. Bonnie.
Corey, folks at a Jewish community center were so affected by the shooting, they rescheduled the open house of their new school and dedicated it to the victims of the Virginia Tech tragedy.
I was at work, actually, when I heard, and I didn't believe it.
It happened more than 800 miles away. 32 college kids killed on their campus. Now parents here at the Chabad Lubavitch Center are worried.
How do you protect the children? How can you prevent this from happening? And you realize that you can't.
But they say there is something we can do, and that's educate our kids.
To provide children with quality foundation.
They plan to do it through a new early childhood education center.
If there's going to be one passionate component and philosophy to this school, it's going to be the loving environment.
We are teaching them that every living thing is important and has value, and they grow up to have this as part of their mission in life. The most important lesson we learn that we're all part of a greater community.
When people are part of a strong community, they're less likely to go astray.
And they hope it doesn't happen in their community.
Just one child who has gone unnoticed in the world can come back, and sadly, it affects many others. In this program, every child is noticed. Every child will be listened to.
That's what I hope for my child. I hope that she is in an environment that's positive, that if there was a child that was alienated, that she learns through teaching that you don't alienate somebody.
And that's a lesson these kids will be able to take with them into adulthood.
There were prayers and a moment of silence at the dedication. The new school will open its doors to its first students in August. If you'd like to learn more about the Jewish Early Childhood Center, just go to our website, WPBF.com, click on the graphic off the homepage, then select the Shabbat of Boynton Beach link. Bonnie Ghosh, WPBF News 25.
Remember, you can stay connected to this story at any time by heading to our website. There you're going to find pictures and video from the day of the shootings. We've also posted a special tribute to the victims, where you can learn more about the students and faculty killed in the shootings. There's also a place where you can share your thoughts. It's all right there on the homepage at WPBF.com.